Only Bataka me. But Jayden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
What you talking about? Is Jayden place? See me up to the time, a cartel. I represent for Jayden Chase. We spray them face on the AK rays. See me up to the time, the Gaza station.
Yeah, man, now move settings, viewers and subscribers. And we no need no ladder. Gaza Nation, we no find the Gaza station. Welcome to the channel, Jayden Chase. And yes, we are bringing on another new and yes, exciting reasoning on the topic of dancehall and entertainment. Remember, man, I remind you now, but click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and also leave a like, a comment, and yes, what's a shape on the blog in truth. Now, viewers and subscribers, Vybz Kartel and Charly are creating history in a dancehall music currently, and I'd like to know how to talk about it. We hear them even try put out some slander against Charly and his success. Viewers and subscribers, currently Vybz Kartel's most recent feature release is doing extremely well internationally. We have to talk about these two tracks in particular. These tracks are not trending tracks locally, but internationally they are doing extremely well. Now, the recent track, International Criminal, yes, by Bones MC and Vybz Kartel, is currently over 2 million streams on Spotify. And the charts on Spotify, it's at 200. Now for some people, then probably I said 200. That's a significant number. Remember, this track was released in a section of the world which the people don't speak English, and a different continent altogether. Just keep that in mind. Now in Austria, the song is at 4 out of 200. In Germany, the country in which the song was released, it is currently at 6 out of 200. In Switzerland, it's currently at 20 out of 200. And a normal achievement. Remember, these are the country in which the song was initially released. English is not their first language. I repeat, English is not their first language. Some people are confused the crossover sound. Vybz Kartel gave us authentic dancehall and that hip hop feature. How him do it? You'd have to go ask him. Now Charly have a track titled Sit Down. For the ladies, you know the something we go. Any artist you are representing for the ladies, have to big them up. Yeah, and we have to say Charly track Party Animal is certified gold. The Teacher's track Fever is not only certified gold, but on its way to being platinum. Officially confirmed. Tell anybody say Jayden Chase that. Coloring This Life is on its way to going gold. That will be 2 gold and 1 album. Them now do a Vybz Kartel are doing a dancehall music. All them are do a talk. Now, we have heard people saying Charly track wasn't trending locally. How did it amass these views in such a short space of time? Now, Charly viewers and subscribers, Vybz Kartel has found a way to fuse the dancehall sound with other sounding or other genres, of which dancehall music was at the initial stage of their creation, but most other dancehall artists are not aware of this. The reggaeton sound is the reason why Charly fans are predominantly from Latin countries, and them can relate to the music and connect. Is a reason why Charly sings songs where it's more geared towards the ladies dancing and enjoying themselves. In this part of the world, this is the style of music. I will not talk about some common views. We are talking about billions of views. This isn't strange. Charly song is being marketed to that market. Some people are fighting for a space in a dancehall of which they won't attain, but not acknowledging that there is an international market ready for dancehall music. But them now present good music for this market. You have to remember to don't feel like say you can just go put out any song. You feel like say Vybz Kartel. You feel like if it wasn't Vybz Kartel and that verse, that song would be doing that well. Remember, it's a German rapper. So of course, American rappers will pay attention to what they are going. It's a big them at that level where them do well in Germany. And some of these North American rappers do tour in this section of the world. Now when them hear rappers from that section of the world, them for pay attention. Them speak English. Which artists you feel like them hear when they listen to the song? When them could readily understand, or overstand rather. Of course it was Vybz Kartel. The lyrical content had to be precise, like a surgeon in surgery. And at the same time, Vybz Kartel had to maintain that dancehall energy. That was what he was placed on the track for. Them asked for the king of the dancehall in the intro and tell them say no left the crown. He meant have to represent for not only country but for town. And for the dancehall genre in its entirety. And he do extremely well. We don't know of any other artist who could have do him do. Charly Blacks now. Prior to the whole global shutdown of the music industry and the touring aspect of that industry, Charly Blacks was all over the world. I bring dancehall music to some places where we don't even know. So you them people that know dancehall music, me they have know them country there. Because remember, and you might feel like say you're smart and you know you're Atlas, but a country can be within a continent. So remember, you might know Europe, but you don't know all countries in Europe. So go and feel like your head big. But I'm saying Charly Blacks was there, bringing music to these diverse places. Because what? There are sounds, whether it be reggaeton, whether it be even hip hop R&B, whether it be house, whether it be dubstep, all of these art forms of music, big them up, and all of the artists and stakeholders involved. But they have their roots, and we can prove it, in a dancehall and reggae music. And then some of the people might hide. It's just that these questions are never asked. Because when they ask certain top, you have dancehall artists in Africa, but we consider them as Afrobeat artists. But if you ask them which genre of music inspires them and their musical journey, they may readily tell us, yo, dancehall, reggae. Even more specific, they will call artist name. If you ask Shatta Wale, he will tell us straight, Vybz Kartel. He will list other names. But he will tell us a Vybz Kartel, of course. Groundbreaking achievement. These are major achievements. They don't want to talk about it. There's some artists and them team put up something about some audio macan. You know what I mean? Some little charts. Some may say I even fabricated charts. But them can't prove them authenticity. Them can't tell you where to go. You know what I mean? Look for them. Them can't show you. And even if it's a chart where, because there are different type of charts. You have to know about that. Even if it's a, them not show those type of charts neither. These charts are just YouTube charts in which they have cleverly placed pictures where they shouldn't be. And I say, alright, I chart that. But when you check it for yourself, you say, but I say, it still has a Vybz Kartel are the king of dancehall music. Some don't know them I say. But at this moment in time in a dancehall music, I feel like young artists, aspiring artists should take note of what is currently taking place. Because we as a movement, as an industry, are at a point where our artists are now being recognized internationally. And we have the unique opportunity to also market our music now to international markets because of the digital revolution of music. Because now you can have a distributor who is not even based locally, who can distribute your music into any marketplace of your choosing. So you can make music infused with the dubstep sound and say, alright, distribute this at England, distribute it at Europe, and no doubt your song will be topping the charts because your song will be very authentic. You're a Jamaican doing dubstep. But you don't know that dubstep was created in Waterhouse by King Tubby. You don't know. So you feel like, say, boy, nah, I mean, now I don't dubstep. Some people say, copy me, copy. You're not copying anything. And those who have copied it are not embarrassed to say that them take dubstep from Waterhouse and have it in Europe like a for them. Songs being awarded to, you know what I mean, different DJs and big them up. Them carrying a legacy. The individual in which we are speaking of, King Tubby, who created dubstep, is no longer with us. So, for another generation of youth, take up the music and you know what I mean? Put it out there. We have to big them up. Whichever country them forward from, the Jamaicans now do it. That is our problem. We locally are not doing this, and I wonder why other art forms are doing how would I say? I'm not going to say doing better than our music. But what about spending power? What about the marketing money that is invested into these albums and these other productions about these other genres? We have to say, yo, when you hear about album and when you hear about a music video that costs $1 million US, you know what is $1 million US locally? Imagine how much artists we could have marketed with $1 million US. We could have marketed the entire dancehall genre with $1 million US and recoup over $1 billion from it. But these are things that I feel like our local stakeholders are investing in. Charly Black's Vybz Kartel, have a big enough. Have a big enough. One Nation of dancehall music viewers and subscribers. Vice the one called Jayden Chase, the dancehall correspondent. Until we reason again, live, love and prosper.